In the late 1800s, specifically in 1891, in the American state of Kentucky, an ominous illness ravaged the land, claiming the lives of thousands. Among the afflicted was Octavia Smith Hatcher, whose demise unfolded in an unusually macabre manner. Octavia was married to James Hatcher, one of the wealthiest men in the town of Pikeville, Kentucky. James and Octavia had wed in 1889, but their marriage was tragically brief. Their only son, Jacob, passed away in infancy in early 1891, leaving Octavia distraught. Succumbing to profound depression, she slipped into an inexplicable coma. Medical practitioners of the time could neither diagnose nor treat her condition. On May 2, 1891, Octavia was pronounced dead under uncertain circumstances. Owing to the heat and sanitary concerns, swift burial was imperative. Consequently, James arranged for her immediate interment, conducting a funeral and performing the requisite burial rites. Days later, however, residents of Pikeville began displaying symptoms similar to those of Octavia, but eventually emerged from their comas. It was later understood that the culprit was the tsetse fly, responsible for inducing temporary, deep sleep-like states. James grew tormented by the suspicion that he might have buried his wife alive. Driven by this distressing thought, he exhumed her grave, only to discover horrifying evidence that affirmed his fears. Octavia's coffin showed signs of a desperate struggle. Her fingernails were broken and bloodied. The coffin's inner lining was torn, and her face bore frozen expressions of unspeakable terror. Octavia Hatcher had indeed been interred alive, only to die a second, more horrifying death trapped within her own grave. Following this revelation, Octavia was reburied with a second funeral, and a life-sized statue memorializing her was erected over her grave. This statue added to the lore surrounding the site, drawing whispers of hauntings and spectral sightings. Over time, legends emerged claiming that Octavia's restless spirit had broken the arm of her statue cradling an infant, leading to tales of a ghostly woman's wails and hazy apparitions in photographs. Responding to the vandalism, the Hatcher family later erected a sturdy fence around the grave and moved the statue to a higher pedestal, but still, the eerie accounts persisted. Even today, tales of Octavia's haunted gravesite continue to circulate, lending an unsettling, ghostly chapter to the town's history.